Okay, ladies and gents, welcome to yet another video with the People's Champion. It is your boy here, and what I'm actually going to do today is show you a build that I've left on the back burner. It's been done for days, but we didn't have time to post it because we were working on all the exotics. But anyway, just to show you what's up, this is the Wavy hammer build. Alright, it's similar in some ways to my own build for the hammer. Alright, it is a full life build, but it resolves a few of the issues and focuses very heavily on crit and overpower, so it's very interesting. Okay, so you start off with the unsteady ground, Agarus. Alright, with a Cunning cell and a Tenacious cell. Alright, you've got your Mighty Landbreaker right here, extended clip. Now this is where it gets interesting. This is the fun part. Scon's Vengeance, alright, is your bond. You've got your Nasha Cap with the Parasitic cell. That's a little bit of sustain there for you. Light's Virtue with a Cascade cell, alright. Then you've got your Togadoro's Brawn with an Overpower cell. And you've got your Chrono Treads with a Pulse cell. You've also got your Strike Zeal with a Cascade Lantern. Alright. Cascade cell, sorry. And what this gives you overall is +6 Cascade, +6 Cunning, +6 Overpower. Alright, +6 Pulse, +6 Tenacious. The Knockout King is from the Scon's, and Parasitic is just your little bit of sustain. The Cascade +6 is for obviously the buffs and the invulnerability that occasionally drops. Your +6 Cunning is to boost your critical strike damage, and because you've got full Tenacious as well as the Agarus loaded up with Scon on this one, you can dish out some serious damage with your crits. Your +6 Overpower is great for when you stagger the Behemoth, which is easy to do with the hammer. Your +6 Tenacious also gives you 32%. Sorry, on this one, because you're not using toughness, you get 22% damage bonus as well as extra crit, and your Pulse guarantees a crit hit every 5th hit and +15% critical strike damage. So you actually have 100, and your crit strikes would do 95% more, and yeah, the rest of it just falls in place. So at first I thought it would not be as strong as my endgame hammer build, but let's just say I was wrong. So with a level 1 hammer, we'll go all the way to the usual, well, I mean, we'll do the usual test. We'll go to a place called Thunderwatch. All right, that's 7 to 10 levels higher. This is usually considered a fair test because the creatures are not so weak, and with Aether Surge armor, you know, you're technically fairly strong. So at the very least, you gotta test it against this. Now, will this perform well? You know, right off the bat at level 1, despite the slow speed? Well, I honestly say yes, and I'll tell you why. I've gotten better with the hammer thanks to the Molten Edict, and of course I'll be producing the hammer tutorial very soon. But I just want to show you guys how this build operates. Wavy and I used it, tested it, and I even used it in a few runs on my stream as well, because I feel like it has a lot of potential. You know, I feel like it definitely has a lot of potential strength, a lot of potential power in it, and it can be fairly helpful if you want an alternative to my endgame build. You don't like the Predator in my endgame build, this gives you a lot of options, and by focusing on the crits, well, let's just say it puts a lot of things into perspective. Okay, so look at me walking out here like a badass. If you guys don't want to see the combat showcase, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can also drop a tip via the link in the description of the video if you want to support my content. Alright, but if you want to see the combat demonstration, here we go. As always, uncut. No fancy schmancy techniques here, just me versus the hammer. Versus the Drask. Hammer, lol. Okay, jump, do your Mighty Landbreaker to get your buff. If you forget the primer shot, that's okay. Again, you know, you're just starting out. Get that nice pick. It's usually very easy to knock down the creature. Sometimes I fail to do the proper combo, which is your upswing combo. The upswing combo is obviously very much better, but yeah, as you can see, you should have no problem keeping the behemoth staggered, and there you go. Yeah, dress down. So when I produce the hammer tutorial, obviously I'll be using this build, and you can just see that it gives you a lot of raw power, a lot of strength. You knock down the behemoth and the situation is just, mommy, it's over. So again, you're dealing with this Charrock here. Jump, Mighty Landbreaker. And because this build does not come with any predator, you got no fear losing your bonuses. If you take an unlucky hit while still, you know, running around, and with the strikes you can gain the attack speed that you would normally gain with half-life, and you should have no troubles with that. So what I often would do is just, if you do get an invulnerability orb, that's just a bonus, but you can use that to offset a little bit of the danger. Get right up close and personal. Again, sometimes I don't know why, but maybe it's my improper way of playing. The upswing combo fails to trigger, but that's okay because in fact sometimes that's why I think I value the slower speed of the hammer, you know, when I don't even have my strikes bonus, because it makes it a little easier to coordinate and control. But yeah, again, it's really not a big deal, and you can basically oops, that was a fail of a reload. You can basically go ham on any creature that dares try and challenge your ass. It's really not hard. Charrock's down. Okay, hammer's level 2 now. We'll kill one more creature for the sake of this. And you know, if creatures come at you and start running around, it's easy to interrupt. Well, okay, I'm bad at interrupting, but still, you get the point. There you go. Can't wait for my mouse to arrive on the 30th. Big thanks to Lewis. Now I'm trying to save it for the gaming keyboard. Oops, shit. Gets extra annoying because sometimes I'll be trying to prime my shots and my right click won't even trigger. So you see, in as many minutes we've just taken out several creatures, you know, and we're almost to level 3 already. This is a highly effective way of just playing the hammer, of just, you know, doing what you need to do. See. Power the Cascade buffs, you can really go to town on these guys. And again, gives you a fuck ton of options. Basically, you just want to stay calm, and as soon as something is knocked down, you're gonna go ham on its ass. If you miss a prime or two, you know, don't sweat it too much. You know, there you go. So we've just taken out multiple creatures. This is the Wavy hammer build. Please enjoy it, alright? I'm gonna do the hammer tutorial right now. Enjoy yourself. Oh, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. As usual, want to support my content, you can drop a tip via the link in the description of the video. Have fun and have a good time. I'll see you all in the next one. Hammer tutorial coming up right now.